Beyonce has done an interview. She's in GQ. An article has been wrote up. All right? This is Beyonce talking. I don't know if it's true, but people saying she did this through an email. Either way, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I don't know, though. I don't know if that's factual. But this is Beyonce's words. This is her interview. Y'all love to say she don't talk to us or whatever y'all be saying. Like Beyonce know y'all. But anyway, I'm sorry. What's she going to talk to y'all for? And Beyonce been doing this for how long? If y'all not caught up yet, I just feel like true Beyonce fans, we know her by now. We know who she is. If you don't, it's a little too late to find out. I'm just saying. But anyway, my girl did this little article. I'm going to react to the full article. We're going to break it down. We're going to go over everything she talked about. She going to get into why she ain't dropped no visuals. She's getting into everything, okay? And I love the timing of it all. One day after being snubbed of the CMAs, she drops the interview. Very intentional. My girl's very intentional like always. But yeah, I don't think that's ironic that she drops it right after she was snubbed. Maybe she knew something. She already knew. My girl already knew. She knew. Wasn't no surprise. Shoot. I done told y'all my girl's a businesswoman. She's 10 steps ahead. Let's get down to the questions. I'm going to try to chop it up and edit it a little bit, y'all, so it don't be too long. Is that, so all three of those are her? That's beautiful. So it's like she put the photo up, but it's her. She got a drink in her hand. Come on. Sir Davis is also out, y'all. Sir Davis is out. Okay, go get you some if you're a drinker. Love these photos. That's beautiful. Speaking of drinks, my girl is aging like wine. She's aging like wine. Let's talk about it. All right. And I heard that the interviewer was good. I love a great interviewer who's going to get those questions. They're going to ask the questions, but they're going to get the right questions. All right? So they said. So they basically asked her, "What's up, B? Where are you at this moment?" Oh, they getting into it. They said, "What were you doing today?" Oh, they getting to it. They told my girl, what you do today? Okay, let's see. Oh, she said, okay, today I'm on the East Coast. This is Beyonce. She said, I'm on the East Coast with it. Okay, B. All right, she said she's been enjoying the summer sunshine. Okay, girl. You've been out in the sun. She said she wakes up around 6 a.m. I wish I could get up. I'm going to start trying to get up earlier. Okay, she said she liked to squeeze in an hour or two before the babies get up. Parenting while working. She's a mother. Come on. Our home is alive with cousins and friends, spontaneous talent shows. Okay, so she's just talking about like the environment. She says very homey. We have a lot of family, cousins around, friends. We do spontaneous talent shows. It's a little chaotic, but she loves all the chaotic of it. She said, I've been trying to focus on my health. Come on. Girl, me too. It's just like when you get to a certain age, we got to take care of ourselves, our bodies, okay? Health is wealth. That's right, B. She said, I've been taking my supplements. Girl, me too. And eating very clean. You know what? I just started that. I just started that process. I'm right in there with you. All right. Oh, she said, I've given up meat except for turkey. Why turkey? Turkey? Turkey is good, though. But she said she gave up all the meat but turkey. Trying to muster the strength to work out. Yes. But I just can't do it today. Maybe tomorrow. Ha. See? Girl, I feel that, though, because if I could master the habit of like just going to the gym and working out at least like 2 times, 3 times a week, it ain't even got to be every day. I would be a force to reckon with. But she said, I ain't got the working out down pat yet. And y'all love to say this girl ain't relatable. Come on. I feel like that's where I'm at in life. I'm taking my supplements. Okay? I just now started trying to eat healthier, taking health serious. I'm on that. Beyonce's on that. She is relatable. Okay, girl, me too. Me too. The spring, you released a new album. And I have a lot of questions about that and how it connects to your past work. But first, I want to start whiskey. I guess I'm wondering, why liquor? The interviewer is great. All right, so let's see what she said. I'm kind of skimming through it, but I'm going to just kind of say what she's saying. Wow. She said, I'll never forget the first day I had whiskey. Me too. Me too. I remember the first time I had whiskey. I was on a music video set, by the way. Maybe I'll get into a story time. But I remember that too, girl. Wait, y'all. Beyonce being too relatable. We got a lot in common. I think it's just a Virgo thing. Okay, anyway, it spoke to me nice. Okay. I remember thinking, why have I never had this before? That whiskey hit different. But I knew it wasn't made for me. Yes, it was strong and warm. Yes, very, very. Just the right amount of challenge. I love the process, the ritual of it. Okay, girl. Whiskey isn't something you just shoot down. Yeah, girl. You don't play with that. You don't play with that. Said you got to have patience. Not Beyonce getting deep about whiskey. Come on. I like that. Then I get into vintage Japanese whiskey. I ain't had that before. I love everything about whiskey. That's what's up, girl. And y'all love to say that like it ain't true to who she is. I feel like she's being honest. That's why she be acting out like that, because she be on that whiskey. Come on. Y'all see her when she be on stage acting up? The whiskey. It's the whiskey. Oh, see, I just said that. And she said, and I love the stories that come with it. Every bottle has a history. Come on. I also like introducing whiskey to people who don't know they love it yet. Not you turning people into alcoholics. I think a lot more women would love it if they tasted it. Girl, she getting so deep about this. Whiskey isn't just for old men in smoky bars. It's for anyone who appreciates depth, complexity, and a bit of mystery. My girl is typing. Beyonce enters the chat. Come on. My girl is, like I said, Beyonce is a genius. So she's basically just saying she likes like the whole process of it. She's talking about handcuffed barrels, how you have to prepare for it. And then she even said, she talks about Willie Nelson. She goes back. She's reverting back to the album. Cowboy Carter, he was on that album. She said, like Willie Nelson once said, sometimes you don't know what you love until somebody puts you on to some real good-ish. Okay, girl, that's what he said. She's eating the looks. She's eating these looks, okay? Okay, so that's just a little history about whiskey. And it just shows that she really loves whiskey. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm going to do this for money. Okay? They're passion projects. She has a passion for them. And she got the money to go for that passion and just make that passion a reality, which I'm not mad at. I feel like if a lot of y'all had the opportunity, if y'all had opportunity to actually make y'all little passion products a thing, y'all would have so many passion products. I'm just saying. I know people who ain't even got that much money and they have so many different passion projects that they're involved in. So, I mean, I get why Beyonce has so many. It makes sense. So now they're asking her, why was her album called Cowboy Carter and not Cowgirl Carter? And then they get into the name of her whiskey, which is Sir Davis. And they're just asking, how does all that relate to gender or race through these titles? Interesting. I didn't think about that. So she's basically gets into what the word cowboy means. And she said, I want y'all to look up and research what the word means. For those who didn't really do their research while, I guess, listening to her album, that's why I really love this album, because it was a history lesson along with listening to some good music, but it's meaningful substance music, right? But she's talking about how history has been rewritten and, just how American history is set up. People don't really know their history a lot of the times. And she's just saying how up to a quarter of all cowboys were black. Educate us. These men faced a world that refused to see them as equal. Yet, they were the backbone of the cattle industry. Does that sound familiar? CMAs. Country genre. The cowboy is a symbol of strength and aspiration in America. So some of this stuff I don't even know. It says the cowboys were named after slaves who handled the cows. And she said the word cowboy comes from those who were called boys, never given the respect they deserved. No one would call a black man handling cow Mr. or Sir. For me, Sir Davis is a sign of earned respect. Yes, sir. Okay. And she just kind of starts talking about like Southern families. It's kind of like deep rooted in the South. A lot of the Southern families, made liquor, which it was also in my family, right? And she goes to talk about how not only her whiskey, but she goes into Jack Daniels, how that was inspired by a black man. I love how prepared Beyonce is. I love how prepared she is. She did her homework. I think a lot of people, when they do interviews, they just be misspeaking. They don't know what they be talking about. She's informed. I love an educated woman. It's not about being perfect. It's about being revolutionary. She's going into these business ventures. They're kind of asking her, how is it to be a businesswoman and to be thriving in these positions that people didn't think you could be thriving in? And she's just going into like the differences between being a man in business and a woman in business. And she's just saying how a lot of the times men can do the bare minimum and they get so much respect. They don't even really have to do a lot of the work. They don't have to do a lot of the research. They're not hands-on, but they get a lot of the respect. As for a woman, she said women are more so just like the face of the product. But she's basically saying, I give out quality work. I'm doing my research, trying to give y'all something that I generally have a passion for. I'm here to focus on the quality. She said, we took our time. We did our research. We're going to earn our respect. For our brands. Longevity. I don't think she said that, but I'm just saying. Legacy. She said it's bigger than just being a name. Just being a socialite, a celebrity. You have to have quality projects. It's not just about the name. So she basically saying, I ain't doing it for just the money. Clock that TV. Clock that TV. Okay. Come on. I'm loving the black and white pictures. I love a black and white photo. Cleavage out. They're sitting up. All right, let me see. Okay, so now the interviewer is basically asking her about, her projects, Cowboy Carter, Renaissance, and basically why did you want to explore different genres in these two specific albums? Okay, so I think we all know this, but maybe some don't know, but she confirmed that she started Cowboy Carter almost 5 years ago. And she says, pay attention to my lyrics in 16 carriages, which I did a video breaking down the lyrics. But she said, pay close attention to my age in the lyrics, 16 carriages. Okay? Ooh. Yo, I'm just reading this, right? I'm just reading it because I don't want to just read it all out loud because it's going to be a boring video. But I'm just reading it. She said, from the start of my career, listen, from the start of my career and on every album, I have always mixed genres. Mic drop. We can stop right there. We can stop right there. Did she lie? Come on. This is so true. Crazy in Love. Since Crazy in Love. Crazy in Love was a step outside the box. She was making music that like nobody had really heard before. It was different. Remember they told her, girl, you ain't got no hits on this album. I'm just saying, y'all, Beyonce, it was a time where they doubted Beyonce. Yes, the Beyonce. She had to prove herself too. Come on. Did y'all forget? Some of y'all did. Y'all did. R&B, dance, country, rap, blues, opera, gospel. I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. What is Act 3 going to be? I don't know. People swear it's going to be gospel. I don't know. They all have influenced me in some way. I don't know. I just realized she didn't say rock. I know some people saying they think Act 3 going to be rap or gospel. I don't know. Is she confirming something? I don't know. I have favorite artists from every genre. I love that. And I was just saying that in one of my videos. I think when I did Doechie's album reaction, I don't even know if I put it in there. I might have edited it out. But I was just saying how, like, I'm not going to listen to one artist for the rest of my life. Like, I love variety. I want everybody to come out with music and be great at music. I love music. I want to listen to all types of music, okay? So, yes, it's nothing wrong with having a wide music variety. Music is, you have so much music. Why limit yourself to one genre? Why limit yourself to one person, one sound? Beyonce's not going to do that. And I salute her. Like I just said, she said, this is how they box people in. This is how they box artists in. And she basically saying, I'm not the one. You can't box me in. We knew that. We knew it. She's Beyonce. She also, I love how she's throwing these years in here to remind people. She said, I've been dealing with this 25 years I've been in the music game. And she was basically saying, like, not only me, but my people. It comes from my people. She said, black artists been mixing genres since forever. We are the genre. Come on. Okay, and she's just giving more history lessons and talking about that's why she samples certain black artists. And she's just saying it's important to dig deep into a lot of these black innovators. It's very important to kind of know, like, who came before you, right? In a way, it's like you owed to do your homework. That's why a lot of people be getting bashed when they don't be knowing who a person is. I feel like if you're in a genre, like if you were in rap, if you're in R&B or whatever, pop, I feel like you have to know who did it before you. Have some history. And I think that's true artistry. Knowing and respecting the ones that came before you. That's what's wrong with a lot of the artists today, in today's time. Not only do they not know, they're very ignorant, but they don't pay homage. They don't honor the ones who did it before them. They don't respect. They don't know a lot of the music, the great art that came before them. They don't even appreciate the art anyway of making a song. So I feel like that lacks in today's time a lot. So I love that Beyonce's like, I'm an artist. And I want to inspire other artists to be great artists. This is how you can be a great artist. Okay? Also right here, she's shouting out all those great country artists, black country artists. She's putting like a little light on them, and she's saying that I'm glad that, like, basically after Texas Hold'em and a lot of the country songs on her album, when they blew up, it kind of shined the light on these great artists. Shabuzi, Tanner Adele, Willie Jones, Brittany Spencer, Tiara Kennedy, and Raina Roberts. Shout them all out, B. Okay, now they're getting into Sacred, her hair care line, and they're basically just asking her, like, I don't know if I like how they worded it, but they said, does it scratch that different kind of itch? I don't like how that sound, but let me see what she said. Okay, I love this answer that she said about sacred, but basically she said, look, I'm a musician first, I'm an artist first, always will be. But she basically just said that, like, she did sacred, even though she had been using the products for years. She believed in it and knew that it would be great on its own, right? But she's basically saying, I came out with this product for other people, and their hair, their real hair, right? She said, if you notice in the ads, she wasn't present. She let other people do the ads. She was showing all type of different hair types. And she said, this where the humbleness comes in. The brand's first impression needed to stand on its own merit, not be swayed by the influencer. Y'all put other people's face on the product. Y'all show other people's hair, right? It's deeper than just me. I want y'all to have this product. It's a good product. I've been using it for years, right? So, here y'all go. Here y'all go. Come on. I love that. She said, even about me. I ain't just slapping my name and my face on the stuff. She's humble. The interview was like, girl, you a busy woman. You stay booked and busy. You doing so much festivals. You doing all, your entrepreneur ventures. How do you have time to live life and be a mother? You know what I'm saying? How do you balance it all? She just goes into saying how, like, a lot of things are so much accessible in the world today. And she goes into technology, and she's basically saying that she's happy that in a way that technology is a little better. She's saying, it's better ways to communicate, FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? You can FaceTime people, have quick access to people. And she goes into AI, about how she heard an AI song and it scared her. Girl, what song did you hear? I didn't hear no AI song. AI is a very scary thing. I've been said this. I feel like it was kind of cute at first. Everybody was laughing, having fun with it. But when things got real, nobody didn't want to play no more. That's how I look at it. It's kind of like, at first everybody's laughing, you playing, until somebody fall and get hurt. Then it's serious. So yeah, that's how AI is. It was kind of cute at first, but now it's getting scary. It's getting very scary. I agree, Beyonce. And she's basically just going into, like, how she's going to always protect her children from the internet. She lives a private life. Private life is a happy life. That's what she's saying. And she's just saying, I'm going to protect my kids. I'm going to live a private life. They going to have their private life, right? She said, respect my boundaries. Well, she said, I stay true to my boundaries. But she basically saying, y'all respect my boundaries. That's what's up, B. We know that, though. We know that. Beyonce gonna hide out now. I ain't mad at you either, girl. I'm private, too. Okay, so now the interviewer just asking her about, like, her reputation of being a perfectionist. And he's going into her documentaries. And they're basically just asking her, is that a lot of pressure? Are you overwhelmed by any expectations of being a perfectionist? So she's basically just saying, look, I go at my own pace. I don't try to rush everything. I aim for quality. I want to make an impact. I want it to move people in everything that I do. She says she's not really focused on perfectionism. She's focused on evolution, innovation, and shifting perceptions. She said working on her music is not a burden because she only works on what liberates her. Quotes. This was interesting. She said it's the fame that can feel like prison at times. So she said, when y'all don't see me on these red carpets, when y'all don't see me out and about, that's why. Fame can feel like a prison. She's I'm over it, y'all. It's too much. I get it. It's too much. That's why y'all don't see me outside. It's like prison to me, y'all. Okay, so he's getting into Blue. 12. Oh, she's 12. Okay, so he's basically just talking about, were you hesitant to, put her out there and how she was on her tour. And he's just saying, they're just saying, what was that process like? And how is it watching her bloom? Knowing that, she's faced against all this backlash and criticism. Oh, really? So this woman is an amazing mom. She says, I built my work schedule around my family. I try to only tour when my kids are out of school. Wow, B, I didn't know that. She said, my kids come with me everywhere I go. She basically saying, look, they do whatever I do. They just around me, so they gonna do whatever I do, but I want them to grow into their own. I want them to have their own hobbies. I'm very family oriented. I love being a mom. It's challenging. She said it takes a lot of prayer and patience, but she loves it. She's finding out so much about herself and how it's grounding and fulfilling to be a mom. That's beautiful. I know that's right, girl. Look, she said they be in the studio with me. They be in dance rehearsals with me. I have my kids. What? But she says she does recognize that Blue is an artist, okay? She sees greatness in Blue. She even talks about how her twins are a gift from God. Blue is going to be great. She's going to do some great things. She said she's has a good taste in music, fashion. She's a fantastic editor, painter, actress. That's beautiful. So she basically saying it was only a matter of time before they were going to get into these creative spaces, right? So I might as well just go ahead and start now. I just threw her on up there, let her be on my tour. But, it's just the start. My kids going to be stars anyway. I just got to make sure I protect them and do it the right way. She said, I ain't really forcing them. It's just who my kids are a part of me. They going to be great. They going to probably do music, dance, act, all that. But she said the main thing, baby, is just have fun. I know that's right, B. Okay, so now the interviewer is just saying, I know you get a lot of things on the table as far as businesses. People probably always have these pitches that they give you. So they're asking her, like, how do you know, like, I'm going to go for this project? I'm going to go for this business. And what makes you excited? Like, what pinpoints that excitement to make you say, I'm going to go with this project or I'm going to do this business move? Ooh, this picture. Yes, head back. Okay, I think that might be one of my faves. I don't know why I like this one. Hold up. She got the drink, honey. The drink is on like every picture. Drink in the hand. So she basically was just saying, I have to love it. I have to have a passion for it. And it's always about loving it, what it can do for my legacy, and does it have longevity? That's what you should look for when it comes to business. Come on. They're asking her a lot of stuff about business. I get it, but can we get more into like the music? Or maybe we will. Let me be patient. So the next question, they basically asking her, what have you learned about yourself? Just basically going into this entrepreneur lane. And she just talks about how like her vision of success has kind of like changed. And she's just saying how like she wants to always be open. She wants to just fulfill whatever her dreams are, or if she has a passion or a yearning for it, she wants to do it. She said that while I'm here on this earth, I want to create. I want to give it my all until I can't give no more. Until I'm empty. I try to challenge myself and the people around me. The big part of success is your outlook on life. All right, so this question is just about like where she comes from, her roots. They're talking about how, her great grandfather, how he was a moonshiner, and and also her uncle, he inspired Renaissance. So they're just kind of asking her what compelled her to start, digging deep in her family history. So she just goes into this deep dive about her family history, and she just says that it's crazy because she knew she wanted to do whiskey before she even knew the history of her great-grandfather. So it was just in her. It's just in her blood. It's in her DNA, right? I think that was just something that maybe confirmed it for her. But yeah, she just kind of goes into this deep dive. She said, I'm a firm believer that the past, present, and future are very connected. So she just said, I'm connected. It's in my family. It's just connected to who I am. And she goes into her whiskey brand, how, you know, she entered it anonymously. And she's just saying how she was very adamant about, you know, getting it taste tested. And she's just saying how her whiskey was presented in front of like the toughest critics. So it's some good stuff because she won a lot of awards and nobody even knew that she was connected to this whiskey brand. So she just goes into that. Sig in the mouth. Come on. Okay, y'all, just a few more questions. Let me see. I want to know about these visuals. This interviewer is asking questions. Having just released your 8th album, when you step back and look at the breadth of your discography, what do you see? What do you hope to see when it's all said and done? What a question. I'm proud of what I've been able to do. I can hear her saying that. But I also recognize the sacrifices. Come on. Okay, so she's just talking about how like it was times where she would push herself too much, unrealistic standards, and it would just kind of disassociate her from enjoying what she's worked so hard for, right? Live a little. Oh, she talks about mental health. Come on. She was talking about like in the 90s, you know, coming up, mental health, yeah, it wasn't as open as it is now. Wow. She's saying how she said yes to everything, you know, in her beginning stages. She said, I worked harder than anyone I know, but now I work smarter. She said, in the end, the biggest reward is personal joy. You can close the curtains to that. Come on. Here we go. All right. We're getting to it. We're finishing up, guys. All right, we're finishing up. All right. Finally, it's happened to me. All right. So, relatedly, all right, come on, transition. So they're just asking her about her music videos. You know what I'm saying? How she made that decision to kind of stop doing them, which was kind of odd because they said you're the pioneer for like these insane, high, perfected visuals. They said it was striking to see Cowboy Carter and Renaissance release without any visuals. They asking her, girl, what you got going on? Why? All right. I got my thoughts, right? But I've been asking this for a long time. So here we go. We're going to hear what Beyonce got to say. Should I read this? I thought it was important that during a time where all we see is visuals, that the world can focus on the voice. The music is so rich in history and instrumentational. It takes months to digest, research, and understand. That's why y'all couldn't enjoy this Cowboy Carter album. Y'all want everything quick. Everybody want microwave music. Then once they eat it and dissect it, it's just gone. No. It takes a while to prepare. You got to take your time to cook it, right? And then y'all got to enjoy it. Different meals. Appetizers. The actual entree. Ooh. Excuse me. Dessert. Right? That's so true, girl. The music needed space to breathe on its own. Sometimes a visual can be a distraction from the quality of the voice and the music. The years of hard work and detail put into an album that takes over 4 years, the music is enough. The fans from all over the world became the visual. That's what I was about to say. She basically saying, y'all the visuals, honey. Y'all the visuals. I done did all the work. I put the music out there. I done did enough visuals, okay? We all got the visual on tour. That's true. We then got more visuals from my film. So she basically said, I did visuals, y'all. I did all them tours. I gave y'all looks, performances, and I did a whole film of my tour. Y'all asking for too much. She said, y'all asking for too much. Dang, are we though? Are we? That's true, B. That's true. But like, you still need to like, you can't drop but one at least. Okay, so they're saying that I never knew this, but they said Beyonce has compared her music or compared herself to being an athlete as far as like with the music. And they're basically saying like athletes retire after a certain age. So they're basically asking her like, do you see yourself ending your career anytime soon, even though you still fresh in your career? Like, you gonna stick around some more, or like what's going on? Now, for real though, she is an athlete. She said, I've been putting a lot on my body. I perform like my favorite athletes. When I'm on stage with the high heels. Come on. Right, girl. She be in high heels. Like she playing sports in high heels. She goes over and beyond. Oh no, she had a knee injury. I bet, girl. All that dancing in them heels. Girl, if you want to wear sneakers, go right on, B. You done wore heels for so long. Throw them sneakers on, girl. She said she stopped the pop star lifestyle a long time ago. She said right now I'm just focusing on. Oh, she said I'm not focusing on like what's popular, what everybody else doing. So I'm just trying to better myself, better my experiences. Okay. Make good music. That's good, girl. She said good music and strong messages will never retire. So she basically said, I done slowed down a little bit, but nah, I ain't going nowhere no time soon. That's what I got from it. Oh, this is beautiful, y'all. So they asked her like what artist or what music is inspiring her in 2024. This is amazing. So she said, love and respect to all my female singers, songwriters who are out right now. Ray. Shout out to Ray. I'm so happy for these girls. Victoria Monet, Sasha Keble. I gotta look her up. Chloe and Halle. Come on. Renee Rapp. Oh, okay. Oh, me too, girl. She said I love Doechii and Glorilla. What? Shout out to Big Glow. What? Not getting a cosign from Beyonce? Come on, Glow. Who else we got? Oh, I just heard Mexican OT. Oh, he's from Houston. Yeah, shout out to him. Who else we got? She said he goes hard. V is hilarious. Okay, girl. Yes. I really like Please, Please, Please. Me too. I love Please, Please, Please by Sabrina. Me too, Beyonce. Beyonce got some good taste. Come on. Beyonce giving credit. Come on. She's humble. But she said, I listen to a lot of classics. I listen to a lot of that good old music. That's right, Beyonce. Stevie Wonder, yes. Marvin Gaye, yes. So this just confirmed it. She said the best movie is Inside Out 2. I'm going to react to it. I've been saying how I want to watch it. I was going to do a reaction to it. So I'm definitely. Beyonce even said it. So yeah. Even though I might cry, I'm going to watch it. B just stamped the movie. Y'all got the nerve to say this woman ain't relatable. Come on. Y'all don't be seeing her as relatable. Y'all put her on this high pedestal like she not a human, a black woman. Beyonce like us, y'all. Dang, she's still just a woman like us. She just very talented, very well known. At times, though, I don't know if she's human, but she is. She's human. Her talent is just so out of this world. Okay, girl, this is the last question. What she say? They said, when you are not in go mode or the work is done, at least for a minute, don't do her like that. How do you make time for yourself? Okay, so they said, what is this one thing you do for you apart from like family and work? Ooh, she said singing is not work for me. That's a flex, man. That's a flex. Doing what you love so much where it's not even work. That's where I want to be in life. She basically said, honey, I just sing. She said, when I'm going through, I'm feeling a certain way, when I'm happy, when I'm sad. She said, I just sing. It's just a gift of mine. I just sing my heart out. That's good, B. Wow. She said, my voice has always been my companion. That's beautiful. I'm just saying that gift, that voice, who wouldn't love a voice like that? Even Beyonce loves her voice. I know that's right, girl. She takes care of it. I love that she appreciates. She knows the value of her voice. That's her money maker. She said, that's why I'm so happy she said, that's why I've been so happy alone. She said, it's the private moments, honey. She said, singing soothes me. It steadies my heartbeat. Wow, that girl was born to do music. If I don't say so myself. But like apart from all that, she's talking about how she self-cares on Sundays, sacred Sundays. She like to take baths, essential oils. Come on. I make honey, paint, decorate, swim. I design. Girl, she do it all. What? Anything creative makes me happy. Okay, we gonna end on that note. So that's basically the whole interview, y'all. I had to just break it down. I was gonna read it and then talk about the video, but I thought it'll be more better just to react to it as I go. But yes, that's her GQ interview. I enjoyed it. I feel like a lot was covered. They asked the right questions. They did. I love how open she was. I felt like it was very sincere. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Okay? I'll see y'all on my next one.